Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kelsey or Kels, whatever you want to call me. And today we have like a little chit chat. Before I get my workout in, I have to be a little quick before the girls get up. So let's get into it. So I want to start a new series called New Mom Diaries to kind of hold a space for me to vent and feel all the feelings that I'm feeling, because a lot of feelings are being felt after having 2 babies. So that's what this is. So New Mom Diaries, episode 1. Let's get right into it. I got some water and I got a little cafecito, some Cuban coffee. This is pre-workout in itself, okay? This is all you need. If you know, you know. Shit. I just want to kind of talk about postpartum and returning to exercise. If you don't know, I am a certified personal trainer, so I do train people online as well as in person. And I feel being in the fitness space and then having twins really kind of took a toll on me, and I'll get into it, and we're about to get into all of that. So the first thing obvious is that I feel like is the obvious one is body image issues. I think this is the most common thing that women go through after having a baby, or in my case babies, because you're so used to yourself looking and even feeling a certain way, and then all of a sudden it's like you don't look or feel that way at all. But at the exact same time, in the exact same breath, I would do it 1,000 times over for my girls, period. But that doesn't take away from the fact that a lot has changed. That goes back to me saying, like, and I feel because I am a coach, it hits a little different. I'm not saying this is for like everyone, but a lot of people who seek out trainers and coaches, they look for those who are fit, that fit the look, right? You have to be a walking billboard, things like that. And before I even had my girls, I was not that super slim, like I'm thick, okay? I got legs, I got a butt, you know, things like that. So now even more, my like have loose skin and things like that. And it just kind of is like in the back of your mind, this is coming from like a coach's standpoint, is like, dang, now I have to like overcome even more obstacles, you know? The second thing, I don't like my body all the time. I've come to the conclusion that body positivity is not for me, okay? Not for me. If it works for you, that's great, but not around here, partner.
Not around here, partner. Not around here.
I'd be straight lying if I was like, oh my God, I love my loose skin and I love all these new stretch marks. But for a change in perspective, I have been trying to look at it more, not body positivity, but the body neutrality side of it. Not necessarily saying, oh my God, I love my body and everything like that, but just being more appreciative and proud of the things that my body can do. Like, hello, I carried twins to full term. That's badass. But to say that I love every aspect of my body every single day, no. And third, the mental mindfuck that it is. It truly is like, pregnancy in itself is like a mental thing, and then postpartum is a whole other thing. Obviously, as a trainer, I understand the body and understand how trash and how much of BS the whole snapback culture is. I'm not pre or postnatal certified, but I did know that I was not about to like jump straight back into training like I was before. However, it can be very humbling at the same time. In my mind, it's like, yes, you're strong, you can do these things, but like internally, like my body was like jacked. Even after I had my C-section, I was in zero pain. Like I didn't have any pain. It may have been a rare case, I don't know, but I didn't have any pain. So I was up walking around and things like that, and it's like, girl, sit down. And that goes back to like a mental thing. Like I feel like I can do it, so I can do it, but like, no, you have to sit down. You have to chill out. It's been a long time since I've actually been able to lift, and it's tough because I love lifting, but at the same time, I know it'll help in the long run because, like I said, I have been focusing on reconnecting with the pelvic floor and strengthening and my core and making sure like my diaphragmatic breathing, because the last thing I want is to like have to like mess myself up and have diastasis or anything like that. Like just take it slow and we'll progress. The last thing I want to do was like jack myself up and then not be able to lift even longer, like prolong the process. We're about to work out real quick before the girls get up, and then I'll come back and then finish all this off.
Comfort in my sins and all about me. All I got right now, feel a taste of resentment. Simmer in my skin, it's all about. Blood stain on my shirt, new bitch on my nerves. Old nigga got curved, going back on my word. Damn bitch, you so thirsty. Still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, you ain't exact. Sunshine, I found a way to fuck it up. Still can't cry about the shit that I can change. Just my mind, gotta get out of here. Tough crowd, hate it, can't say. In the dark right now, feeling lost, but I like it. Comfort in my sins, not about me. All I got right now, feel a taste of resentment. Simmer in my skin, it's all about. Blood stain on my shirt, new bitch on my nerves. Old nigga got curved, going back on my word. Damn bitch, you so thirsty.
Alright, workout is done. It was a good one. Excited about moving into next week where I actually get to work with a barbell, so that's that. This last one is kind of petty because I know better, but my nutrition has been trash. And I put this together with my postpartum and returning to fitness because of course they go hand in hand. And I'm not saying like I'm trying to lose weight or anything like that, but my nutrition can be better just overall for like health, right? And I say that because taking care of twins is hard, okay? But there'll be like some days that I'll go for hours without having like any water, like none. And that's not okay. Like, ma'am, you've got to do better. One thing I always tell my clients is to try and create non-negotiable goals. So these are goals that they have to do each week, no matter what comes up. These goals get done, period. So on the fitness side, my non-negotiable is training at least 3 times a week, no more than 4. We're not going crazy, but just for movement and just for mental health. 3 times a week. And then on the nutrition side, making sure I get enough fiber in, and then of course drinking enough water. At least I want to say, let's say 80 ounces of water. We're not going to jump too crazy because then if we don't hit it, then it's kind of discouraging. So we're going to go 80 ounces of water. And then another thing is making sure I drink at least 16 before I have any coffee or any kind of energy, caffeine, energy drink in the morning. At least one of these. I'll update y'all in the next video about how that's going. And I encourage you to set your own non-negotiable goals. So whether that's fitness or not. If you do set one, let me know in the comments what it is. I hope you enjoyed this video and I'll see you next time.